Offshore personnel transfers involve moving workers between vessels, platforms, and other offshore installations. These transfers pose various risks, so implementing stringent safety measures is crucial to protect personnel. Here are key safety measures for offshore personnel transfers. 1. Risk assessment. Conduct a thorough risk assessment to identify potential hazards associated with the transfer. Develop a safety plan that addresses identified risks and outlines control measures. 2. Training and competency. Ensure all personnel involved in the transfer, including those being transferred and those operating transfer equipment, are properly trained and competent. Provide training on safe transfer procedures, emergency protocols, and the use of safety equipment. 3. Weather and sea conditions. Monitor weather and sea conditions closely before and during the transfer. Postpone or cancel transfers if conditions are deemed unsafe, such as high winds, rough seas, or poor visibility. Transfer equipment. Use appropriate transfer equipment such as personnel baskets, transfer nets, or gangways. Ensure all equipment is in good condition, properly maintained, and regularly inspected. Personal protective equipment, or PPE. Provide appropriate PPE such as life jackets, helmets, gloves, and safety harnesses. Ensure personnel know how to use and maintain their PPE. Communication. Establish clear communication protocols between all parties involved in the transfer, including vessel crews, platform personnel, and those being transferred. Use radios, hand signals, or other effective communication tools. Transfer procedures. Develop and follow standardized transfer procedures, including pre-transfer briefings and checklists. Ensure personnel understand the procedures and adhere to them strictly. Muster points and evacuation plans. Designate muster points and establish clear evacuation plans in case of an emergency. Ensure all personnel are familiar with the muster points and evacuation procedures. Safety briefings. Conduct safety briefings before each transfer to review procedures, hazards, and emergency protocols. Address any questions or concerns from personnel. Use stabilizing equipment, such as heave compensation systems or dynamic positioning systems, to minimize vessel movement during the transfer and ensure the transfer platform or vessel is stable and secure. Develop and practice emergency response plans for scenarios such as man overboard, equipment failure, or medical emergencies. Also, ensure rescue equipment such as lifebuoys and rescue boats is readily available and in good condition. Have a competent person supervise the transfer operations. Continuously monitor the transfer process to ensure compliance with safety measures and address any issues immediately. Load limits. Adhere to load limits for transfer equipment to prevent overloading. Ensure personnel and equipment are evenly distributed to maintain balance. Pre-transfer checks. Conduct pre-transfer checks to ensure all equipment is functioning properly and that safety measures are in place. Verify that all personnel have the necessary personal protective equipment and understand the transfer procedures. Record keeping. Keep detailed records of all transfers, including the personnel involved, equipment used, and any incidents or issues encountered. Use these records to review and improve safety procedures. Implementing these safety measures helps ensure that offshore personnel transfers are conducted safely, minimizing the risk of accidents and injuries.